Good morning. Happy time zone. Hello, raiders. Welcome in, AJ Zoomer. Thank you so much for the raid. Coming in right at the very beginning of stream here. How are you doing? How was your stream? I'd love to hear about it if you have the time. If you have to raid and run, that's totally fine as well. But let me get a little shout out here for you. Looks like you were playing some Minecraft, so if you want to let me know what you got up to in your stream, I'd love to hear about it. And let me say hellos here. Petrie's here. Hello, Petrie. Welcome on in. We've got Foodie the Lurker as well. Hello, Foodie. Val. Hi, Val. That's not a command, Val. Oh, welcome on in. And Zach the Dragon. Hello. How are you doing today? Happy Friday. AJ says, stream went well. We did put some street lamps in my city mega base. Oh, fun. That's awesome. Have you been working on that for a while? Oh, Scully's here to say hello. Let me see if we can watch. Oh, we got both boys actually. Mulder's going over to the spot, to the kitty cat spot, and Scully's right here. What are you doing, sir? Can I pull the stool a little closer? Hi. Are you on the... Nope, you're not in the shop. I can move over. Hold on, here we go. Hi, come say hello. You're gonna leave, aren't you? Now that I've pulled the stool close, you're gone. Okay, that works too. Goodbye. I just wanted to show the kitties, but Mulder's here at least. Everybody say hi to Mulder. Say hello, fancy boy, in your little tuxedo. There he is. Let's see. Yeah, you've been working on it a while. Well, that's awesome. I hope that you had a great stream. If you have to raid and run, take care of yourself. Make sure you're staying hydrated and all that. But if you want to hang out, we're going to get into some Minecraft here as well. And I'm going to be playing over on Bedrock Farlands. I joined this server back in January, and I've been building up a town. It's not a mega city, but it's a little town. So if you want to see a little bit of that, I'd love to show it off to you. But again, do what you got to do, of course. I was noticed. Hello. This may be a silly question, but you can play Java, right? I've played very minimal Java. Very, very little Java. The Java that I have played has been modded. I've played some modded Java with my friend Jojo81 Gaming. You'll sometimes see him in chat, and we play a little bit of modded Java together. But other than that, I've maybe opened Java twice. I'm not opposed to it. Everything I play on has been on Bedrock because I play with my partner who plays on his PlayStation, and we play with another friend who plays on a PlayStation. So Bedrock just works in that sense, outside of Farlands, of course. Peachy says, during my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon TTRPG campaign, my Shinx got one hit KO'd. Oh no! Oh no! Was the team able to save the Shinx, or I'm not really sure how this works, if it's possible to save yourself, but I hope it turned out okay, Petrie. All right, friends, it's warm in here. You know what? I'm gonna open. Wait, let's switch to the. Here you go. We're in Minecraft. This is a Minecraft stream. I'm just gonna turn the fan on real quick. It's a little warm in here. Hopefully, I don't disturb Mulder. No, everybody stay. It's cool. It's fine. I'm just turning the fan on. That's all. You don't have to leave. It's okay, baby. It's just the fan. Come here. Come here, handsome. It's okay. Mulder, baby. It's alright. I was just turning the fan on. You can go relax. Nothing bad's gonna happen. It's okay. Mulder is a little bit skittish. He's a scaredy cat. No dying in this campaign? Okay, good. You just gotta get to a Poke Center or something? I was planning a small aquarium for my axolotls and made me think of you, and I thought I should ask if they'd be willing to join me at some point to assist. Oh, you're making an aquarium. Oh, fun. Very fun. Assist in what way? What mini block add-on do you use on this SMP? That is a wonderful question that unfortunately I don't know the answer to. I can see if I can find out. I don't know if anybody else from Farlands is on right now. How do we mini? Let me see if I can figure out which one it is. I am not seeing the name of it. I don't know which one was added to the server. I'm sorry, AJ. I'm not sure. But we got mini blocks and we got some mob heads as well. This is a little house I built in an area where I could have the sniffers. So they have a little garden they can wander in. I feel like, is my volume up really high or something today? I feel like I can hear myself louder than usual. Tiny aquarium, 8 blocks wide, 8 tall, 4 deep. Oh, very small. Yeah, so like almost. How many axolotls are you fitting in this tiny thing? All right. This is my greenhouse. And if we follow this road up here, it goes toward the town. I got a few things I worked on over the last few days, and I haven't streamed this week since stream weekend, since Sunday. So I did a little bit of work on things off of stream, mainly around the hotel, and I also started plotting out a spot for a little post office by the library. So I've decided that this spot next to the library, this is going to be a little post office. It doesn't have, it's just the general shape of it for now. It's obviously not anywhere near done, but I think this is approximately the footprint of it. It's going to go right there next to the library. I might raise it up 1 block so that it's not so much shorter. I don't know, but that's what I decided is going to go here. And then I'm going to try to make a little mail truck that can go maybe in a parking spot next to it. So that I started that a little bit. I also started plotting out a road to go this way down, and I'm going to make a little bridge. This is like a if I have the time kind of thing. I'll make a little bridge to go across, and I'm going to probably build up a little farm area, like a little farmhouse and some animal pens over here, just to get the animals out of the storage room, because right now it's not the best living conditions for my little sheepies and cows and chickens. So they're just down here in the cow hole. This one has mad vow disease, apparently. I don't remember naming that. Who did we do that on stream? Was that a redeem? And then my chickens are in here. Yeah, so they need somewhere to go. So I think I'm gonna make a little farmhouse across the water. Expand things even further. But this seems like a good area. It's green, it's lush. I can clear out some space for some pens. And then that road can go right down across there. Alright, let me look at the chat here. What's going on? Oh, thank you so much for the follow, AJ. I really appreciate that. Pichu says, usually the fainted Pokemon wake up after the end of the battle if the party wasn't entirely wiped out. In that case, I'd have to think about what to do. Probably a section in the book explaining this, though. Well, I hope you're having fun with the campaign, even if the poor little shinks did get knocked out. A pink one and a white one. Oh, just 2 little ones. Okay. All right. That seems feasible for 2 little guys. Anything over that and they'll be overcrowded, though. Ron's here. Hello, Ron. Ron loves bundles. 17%. You gotta work on that, Ron. Gotta work on that. Also, the horses are still here. Well, 4 out of 5 of the horses are still here. I started relocating them. But Ron, how long did you spend building these things? Because it took me well over an hour to move the pink horse over here. Like, well, I didn't even time it. It was probably closer to 2 hours. I built a little pond, and then I'm not even counting the pond part. Just moving the blocks and trying to get them to match where they were before. That part took probably about 2 hours. I just kept messing it up. I kept placing it the wrong way. I couldn't tell if something was a slab or a stair. But I'm relocating the horses, and I do have plans for all of them. So the one on the roof is gonna be moved. The one impeding traffic or stampeding traffic, kind of stampeding traffic. The one in the lobby, all of them are gonna be moved to this hillside. So I'm going to move, I think the white and orange one, the one I keep calling Ponyta, is gonna go here. And I'm gonna have it facing this way, I think. And then the other 3, the orange one, the brown one, and there's a reddish one on the other side of this building. They're gonna go on this hillside, kind of like they're running this way. And from down here, and in the guest room, oop, nailed that. From over here and in the guest rooms, we should be able to see them on the hillside. So it'll be kind of like an art installation. So this little prank, or very large prank actually, there's 5 gigantic horses running through my hotel. We're gonna relocate them so that they will be ever preserved on the hillside so that the guests of the Thaddeson Hotel can appreciate them. Also, I made a parking lot. Ta-da! There's a parking lot for the hotel. I can't wait for the shelves to come out. I can't wait for the shelves to come out because I am absolutely going to be making more cars utilizing the shelves. I've seen some really cool designs other people have put together, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to start messing around with the shelves. But I'm gonna probably put a couple cars in the parking lot. I was showing this off to Kong, and he's like, where's the handicap parking? Where's the handicap spot? And I was like, oh, you're so right. So this one has been turned into a handicap spot. Reserved parking. And this is my attempt at the little wheelchair that they draw on the ground. Do you like it? Oh. Rebuilding from screenshots is not a universal skill and some struggle more than others. Yes. Hi, it's me. I am some people. Features of the scene was so funny though. My Shinx was trying to reach a rope to cross a ravine, but its Hallow intercepted and jumped like a flying football tackle, and damage was enough to knock the Shinx out for full health. Oh my gosh! Oof. I can like visualize this scene though. So it must have been a lot of fun to experience, even though poor Shinx. Poor Shinx. Zach says I happen to be very good at building from screenshots. Well, brag about it, why don't you, Zach? A friend used to drag me in to help build things she had made in creative. I got sent 2 screenshots. She built it in creative and would ask me how it's made. Hey, do you know what's going on here? Can you help me out? That's funny. That's funny. So I put in this parking lot. It has a little tree. And I want you to be able to have like a little viewing point for the pink pony, I think. So I laid out a little path here. And this is where bushes are going to go. That's why these dead bushes are here. So this little path will come out from the hotel and across here. And I'm going to build this like a little cliff side. So we're going to build up the stone here and just have a little standing platform where you can see the horses. You'll be able to see that one. You'll be able to see the Ponyta one up on the hill, and kind of some of the ones running along the hillside. So I think that will be fun. I am some people. How many people are you? And is one of them any good at yard work? I could use some help. I could do with some help. Nope, none of me are very good at yard work. Gotta be honest. Other than that, I did do some interior, like, floor plans, basically, for how things are going to be laid out, using whatever blocks were in my inventory at the time, clearly. But, like, I know where the bed's going to go, and this is going to be the bathroom, so that'll probably be the toilet and the sinks, and this will be, like, a tub. So I did little floor plans for each of the rooms, but again, I'm waiting for the shelves to come out so that I can actually start building the furniture. But I think the only rooms... Did I lay out the third floor? I definitely laid out the second floor. Like, this is going to be a big suite kind of room. I think I might do a kitchenette in this one. That'll be the bathroom. And this one's going to connect to the room next door, but also be able just to be an individual room. So we'll have, like, 2 double beds, and this will be a little sitting area and the bathroom, and this one has the balcony. Well, you'll be able to see all the horses up on the hillside. Apparently I used some torches over there. So I got floor plans for the... Did I do the third floor, though? Let's go to the third floor. I don't think I did floor plans for the third floor, because this is going to be the mod office. Let's take a little nap real quick while we're here. Mitchie is here. Hello, Mitchie. It's good to see you. How you doing? Happy Friday. Oh, almost knocked over the camera trying to move it toward the boy. There you go. There's Mulder. I need to grab food and drink. Thinking coffee? Yes, go get some coffee. Who else has their coffee? I've got mine in my handsome Ron Swanson mug. A little sip of coffee. And I've also got my water. Everybody remember to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So, did I do anything over here? Okay, no, I didn't do floor plans for here. I just put up walls, which are probably going to actually get moved around because I realize I'm going to have a hard time setting up bathrooms on the third floor because the ceilings are vaulted. So, I'm not looking forward to doing that. But we'll see. I got floor plans for the other 2 floors, and I think that's all I did on the hotel side. Like I said, I'm waiting for the shelves. There's Ponyta. So today we can either work on building up the little post office, or we can do some of the landscaping around the hotel, or we can start clearing an area for the farm. There's so many options. So many options. Yeah, I think this is a good little spot for a post office. You know what? I have the blocks for it in my inventory. Let's start here and see where we go from there. Is anyone else on? Nope, just me. I should have checked that when I logged in. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna put glass in here for now to see if that works. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'll raise this up 1 block and do another line of stairs there just for like a little decoration on the front. All right, so I think I want this to be just 1 block higher. Just 1. What did everybody else get up to this week? How have you all been? Anybody do anything fun or exciting this week? I need a few more stairs. Do I not have a stone cutter here? Where's my stone cutter? How many stairs do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. I only need 2 because I have 5. Hello, it's your boy. Welcome in. How is it going? Happy Friday to you. How do we want the stairs to go? Like this? No, I think other way. I think the other way. So now I have to take this off again. Alright, stair block. Now if I go like this, and then bring this across the top. Okay. I don't mind that. Today's launch day for Trails in the Sky remake. Yay! That's the game that you were talking about from like a while ago, right? Is it time to drop? I want to drop. My turn. I'm okay. I'm glad to hear you're all right. All right. Do I want to? This opens that way. I think I want this to be on this block. Well, I'm happy for you, Petrie. I hope you have fun with it. Alright, so maybe like that. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking for this. This will be the counter for the post office. I'll probably do like a trapdoor here so you can lift it and go behind the counter. I'm thinking we'll make something to look kind of like P.O. boxes on this wall. And I'm thinking, yeah, something to make P.O. boxes. I'm not sure how we would do that. We might have to just do like iron trapdoors, but that doesn't make sense. I don't know. We'll think about it. I'm thinking this will be the counter. We'll probably have like some boxes piled up in the corner or something. Also, I think we're going to need a side door here because I told you I want to put like I want to build some sort of like a little post office mail truck, like the little white mail trucks here. So I'll probably have to have a side door so you can come in here and take the mail and bring it out to the truck for delivery. And this reminds me, I want to make post office boxes throughout the town. Like mailboxes. We'll have to come up with some sort of a design for that. Okay, but I do think this is the general footprint, and this will be a door. So this will be a door. And in that case, maybe the counter... Nah. Yeah, this will be how you get behind the counter, and this will be the door to the outside. All right, so this will be trimmed back a teeny tiny bit just to give us room for a path to the parking lot. And next time I decide to make a town in Minecraft, can someone remind me just to get rid of car infrastructure altogether? I feel like I'm building parking lots everywhere and parking spots. Alright. Sorry, post office isn't open, sir. I'm sorry. We're under construction at the moment. You'll have to take that package elsewhere. Very sorry. Okay. So let's build up the bricks around the place for now. We might do... No, you know what? We'll stick with the bricks all the way around. So 1, 2, 3. That'll be the door. That can probably go away as a brick block since it won't be exposed. This for now. Is that a follow? Welcome on in. Dentless fan, welcome on in. Foodie says, how was Joe's stream, by the way? Couldn't tune in. Oh, it was great. You know, Joe's had a front page before, but not in a while. I think it was toward the beginning of when I started modding for her. It's a while ago. I remember it being like a little more intimidating back then. It went so smoothly yesterday. Joe sounded fantastic, of course. And honestly, chat was so well behaved. There were very, very few people in chat that we had to like do anything about. It might have only been one person actually. Yeah, no, it went fantastic. It went fantastic. For the number of people that were in her stream yesterday, the mod job was pretty easy. But yeah, it went excellent. I'm sorry you missed it, but she is gonna put up the VODs on
What you doing?
The VOD on YouTube eventually if you want to go back to it. What am I doing? Hi, Jove. I'm just talking about Joe's stream yesterday and how great of a job you did moderating. Teacher says it was an awesome stream as usual, right? It was. I'm impressed by how great she sounded all the way through, and like Joe doesn't usually stream for 7-8 hours. Like she usually averages like 3.5, I think, around there. So it was over double the stream that she usually does. I think she hit 7.5 hours, something like that. But yeah, beautiful music, beautiful stream. I'm working on building a post office. That's the actual thing that I'm doing. This is going to be a little post office in town because I got to start building up this street. I want something on this side too. I might make a kind of, maybe like a town hall building here. I don't know. Let's go sleep in the unfurnished apartment. I need the shelves. I need the shelves, and I need them now because I want to put furniture in my buildings, but the shelves are going to change how I do that entirely. Oh no, the leaves are on fire. Clappies for Joe for starting a forest fire, everyone. Clappies for Joe. About 7.5 hours. Yeah, I thought so. I know it wasn't the full 8, but she was pretty close to that. Pretty close to the whole time. I think Cass should know the HGTV reference. Oh, I have HGTV vibes. Yeah, like this old house and that sort of stuff. I don't really watch HGTV, but I'm familiar with its content. The clappies for the forest fire, yes. Only you can prevent forest fires by banning Joe from your chat. Joe with 61%. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna do like spruce planks for the floor in here for now. I don't know if we're gonna get to the actual interior of this, like the little details. That stuff tends to take me a little while. So let's just get a floor in for now. And maybe we can try to put a roof on this thing. After we finish the walls, of course. Should we also do... I think we'll do an iron door on this side. So that you can only get in with the press of a button back here. Because it's a post office. The mail has to be secure, right? Right? So we'll put like an iron door here, I think. Gotta keep the packages safe. Make sure they get to their destination. Alright, floor. I need a few more blocks of this. Do we think? You know what? Maybe just the front is gonna be elevated like that. And then maybe we'll put the roof here. Yeah. Okay. Let's make a few more polished granite blocks. Can I make those in here? You can. Okay. Let's make maybe 15 for now. We might need a little more than that. Oh, I think I want this to also be. Granite. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so if we bring this across here. And, oh, I need a few more. So I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Or maybe we should do those the same block. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just work here. I think the last time I streamed for 7+ hours was when I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake and was determined to only end the stream after beating it. Oh my gosh! That's not a short game, Petrie! It's not a short game! Alright, I lied. This is gonna... We'll do some sort of slab for the roof. But part of me wants to use this instead, because this will add a tiny bit of dimension to the sides, right? That's not how I want to place these. Oh, here. So I'm curious if I bring... Nope. Don't like it. What if it goes this way? Nope. Hate that even more. That's even worse. Doesn't need... No, that doesn't really add anything. So let's just stick with polished granite. Okay, and what kind of slab should we do for the roof? Because it's also going to be the ceiling inside, so maybe like polished diorite. That could look like a ceiling tile on the inside and still be fine for the roof, I think. Alright, I got 32 of those. Let's bring this over as well. That should be more than enough. It's not a very large building. Will's here. Hello, Will. How are you, Will? Alright, so you're gonna see that little bit of the bricks, but I don't think that's a problem. But I was close to finish it, or so I thought. How long did it actually take, Petrie? Probably more than 7 hours. Jove says, happy Talk Like a Pirate Day. Arg. Arg indeed, Jove. Thank you for keeping us hip and happening to all of the current national days and holidays, all those fun things. Arg. Alright, that's enough of that. Will got 85% on the bundles, and then 81%. I am tired. I'm tired. How are you? I'm a little sleepy, but I'm okay. I'm alright. I have a photo session later today. So I'm excited to get some photos to work on. Alright, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4, 16. That's a wall. We need 16 more polished diorite slabs. I might be able to do this from inside. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, 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 boop. Oh, that happens. What do we do about that? What do we do about this? Is that even? Oh, that's not even visible. That's what we do about that. We just get rid of it. And now I need one extra one extra slab. Ah. Read it like Mario. That's how it was in my head. I'm tired. Like that? Like, did I do a good job? Did I offend anybody? I was 11 when I ended. It was 11 when I ended. The sun was rising again. Oh my gosh. Mitchie with 96% on the bundles. It's okay. I'm Italian. A little bit. Okay, now it's dark in here. Okay, so iron door here. And what do we do for the front steps? Do we just bring, I think we'll just bring the polished andesite down a little further and have that lead up to the door. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll put bushes or something along the front. So this should be that. The sun is setting, because the sun is always setting. It's Minecraft, it's always night. Oh look, I had one polished diorite slab, now I have 2. Where's my polished andesite? I got regular andesite. Do I not have a stash of polished andesite in here? No. Okay. Let's go sleep real quick. Oh, I made a custom tree. It's not very impressive. It's a small tree, but I made a tree. This is another thing I did since Sunday. There's a tree here now and some flowers. I didn't like the generic little oak tree that was there. I was like, this needs a little something else. So nothing crazy and wild, but it's a tree. Same people will call accents offensive, then go up to me and say, it's Tuesday? Tuesday? Isn't every day Tuesday? Because typically you eat, so somebody's doing some sort of chewing. I guess you could live off of liquids. I guess it wouldn't be Tuesday if you were eating like smoothies all day. You don't chew smoothies. Or like those cups of soup. Anyway. That's totally what we're talking about, right? Anyway. We have a little tree. Little custom tree. See, I put a little trapdoor. Just pretend that is roots. It's roots sticking up. Ah, tree. Did I didn't make these into these. I didn't make these into those. And those into these. And I just can't believe I don't have any. Oh, there's my stone cutter. I knew it. I knew I had one in here. I knew it. How much of this do I need? Oh, and I need to go make an iron door. I guess I can carry this down for the last 2 blocks I got here for now. And I think I'm gonna make this rocky as well so that it supports the church. So it doesn't come sliding down the hill. Oh, gotta place the door back. Gotta go make an iron door. Gotta grab 2 buttons. 2 buttons and an iron door. 2 buttons and an iron door. 2 buttons and an iron door. 2 of them. How many buttons? 2. We need 2 buttons and an iron door. Listen, if I don't repeat this stuff to myself, I'm gonna get here and be like, why'd I come over here? What was I looking for? Oh, look, 2 buttons. And I think we need 6 ingots for the door. Cool, now we have iron doors. I might do a different button. Like, let's just do spruce buttons. They'll match. Well, actually, that's just wooden buttons. Stone button can go there. We'll do the spruce ones. I think it'll match a little better. Oh, I didn't mean to bring all 3 doors with me. I'll need 1. This isn't 3 doors down. We only need 1 door. Nope, wrong side. There. Button. Button. Ta-da! Door works. Alright, the place has a floor, it has a ceiling. It needs interior decorations, but I think I'm just gonna be happy to have a structure here for now. That is the footprint of the post office. That was easy. How am I today? I'm doing just fine, Ron. You know, my usual somewhat sleepy self, but doing all right. Did you hear me complaining earlier about how difficult it was to copy your horses? I don't know if you heard me doing that. But I did it. I complained about how long it took me to take the pink horse and replicate it. I moved one of them. I've moved the first of 5 horses. The pink pony is now in a little pool over here. But it took me, I swear it probably took me almost 2 hours to copy it. I've been working sauerkraut. What does sauerkraut have to do with it? Jove says, meeting time, see y'all in a while. Good luck with your meeting, Jove. Good luck, good luck. So I guess we could move one of the horses. Why don't we focus on rebuilding the ponyta across the way? I'm gonna go put away these blocks. How's my wings? Oh, they're fine. Auto-corrected sorry to sauerkraut. No, sauerkraut's way better. No need to apologize. I'm curious how long you spent. I'm curious how long you spent building these, because it took me so long just to move one of them. And I'm like, it must have taken Ron like 12 years to create this. It must have been hours and hours for you to set up this prank. But from now on, when I apologize to someone, I'm just going to say, sauerkraut. 30 minutes. It took you only 30 minutes to build these? It took me like 2 hours to rebuild one. You built 5 of them in 30 minutes? Goodness. All right. Well, you're going to see just how long it takes me to rebuild one. Or maybe you won't since you're working. But chat will. At the very least, chat will be a witness to how long it takes me to rebuild them. What was I doing with the quartz? Why do I have quartz in my inventory? I think I was considering using the quartz for the ceiling in that room. And then I changed my mind. Alright, I also have 2 iron doors. Can I stick those here? Oh, look, I had more iron doors up here the whole time. The whole time. Put that in there for now. Okay. I'm gonna use a bit of scaffolding. And let's go tear down the ponyta. So, here we have ponyta. We gotta tear this bad boy down. And, relocate across the way. Did I bring... I didn't bring my shears. Let's grab the shears so I can keep the... glow lichen. That's the word. That's the stuff. I walked right past the ender chest I put here, like the ATM in the lobby. I think I'm gonna build a little thing around it that I have in the gas station. But for now, that's the ATM. Oh, also, I swapped out the block that was behind these shelves because that wall is also connected to the bathroom. Oh, I picked colors for the bathroom. Here's what I think we're doing for the bathroom. With the chiseled quartz bricks and the purple terracotta. I think it goes nicely with the jungle wood of orangey purple tones. We'll do something different for the ceiling in here. Probably something white, something bright to go in here to keep things looking nice and clean. And then I think we'll do 2 lights. This is where the sinks are gonna go, so there'll be like lights over them. And we'll try to design some sort of a mirror-looking thing. I probably will have to use banners, maybe, to put in a mirror here. I don't know. We're not at that point. But that is why the blocks behind the front desk are now purple terracotta. But I think it goes okay. It was just wood before, but I think the little pop of color pulls in all the crimson wood a little bit.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
And the cherry wood. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Jojo's here. Hello, Jojo. You have grass in the bathroom? I just haven't put a floor in yet, Will. We've been slowly building this place up. There's no floor yet. I haven't decided on what I'm going to use for the tiles in there. We might just go like blackstone tiles. Polished blackstone. I don't know. But for now, it is grass. And I think that's why I keep getting wandering traders in the hotel. I just had a screenshot from TikTok. I posted it and you're just going, oh, okay. I took my own screenshots. We're decorating a hotel. No, we're actually moving a horse. They won't be spawning on wooden planks. No. Actually, the guest rooms down here might also still be... Did I replace this? I think I replaced... Yes, okay. In here, I recently replaced the floors with the wooden planks. So they were spawning either in the guest room side or in here. Is it dark outside? I feel like it's dark. Let's take a look out the window. Yep, sure is. Alright, little nappy poo, and then we will, I was gonna ask, why is it you play Bedrock? Cause that's what all my friends play on. Because I started playing on console. And then I found all these lovely people who also play on Bedrock. And then they invited me to play with them on another Bedrock world. And here we are. No, we're all weird, Will. We're all weird. Alright, let's tear down the ponyta here. But I play a little bit of Java. Right, Jojo? Jojo and I play Java together. Oh, I should take... You sent me the screenshot. Okay. So let me grab that. Maybe it'll be easier to copy from Ron's screenshot. Oh, this is actually so much easier to see because of the bricks they used. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's copy. Save image. Course. Alright, we're just gonna put this somewhere so I can see it. Do you want it on the screen as well so you can see what I'm copying? Oh, we have incoming ads. Okay. I guess we're gonna take our first break for the day and then we'll start relocating these statues. Java's superior in every way. To each their own. I don't play into the Java Bedrock division. To be fair, I play modded Java because that's how I was introduced to the game. So there you go. It's all on what you know, right? If my friends had played Bedrock, I'd have probably ended up that way as well. Yeah. All right, friends. I'm gonna take my. Will, that's just a matter of opinion, man. That's just like your opinion, man. Friends, Twitch is yelling that ads are about to start, so I'm gonna put up the BRB screen. You seduced Will. I'm gonna put up the BRB screen. We're all gonna take a nice little break. Use this time, check in with yourself. Are you thirsty? Are you hungry? Do you have any meds to take? Have you used the restroom recently? Check in with yourself, see if your body needs anything, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. BRB! I'm back. Did everybody have a nice little break there? I got more coffee. Good job, Will. I hope you washed your hands. Alright. Funny, I started out the stream, I was like, I'm warm, let's put the fan on. And now the fan's on, I'm like, I'm cold, let's put the blanket on. Good job, Will. Good job. Alright. Still just me. All by myself. And the paintings still keep popping off the walls, so I haven't replaced them. Every time I replace the painting, it pops off. I actually found a fox carrying around a painting outside of the diner, and I was like, oh, the diner painting popped off, and this fox literally stole it. So, what are you doing, Scully? What are you doing, bub? Hi. Does everybody want to say hi to Scully? Wash my hands perhaps too often? Yeah, I dry out my hands because I also wash my hands a lot. Yeah. Want to say hello? Say hello? This is Scully. He's a polydactyl cat. He has thumbs. And he's gone. And he's gone. I don't know what that word is. Wagworn? What is that, Will? Is that a bad word? Did I just say a bad word? I don't know what that word is either. Patois? Am I saying it like it's French? That just sounds strange from someone as white as Will. So perhaps I shouldn't be saying these words. Will, here I don't understand your slang. You're confusing me. It's okay though. I forgive you. Not that you've apologized. No, I'm probably butchering the words, so I shouldn't say them. Because if I mess it up enough, it might be offensive. I like to know what I'm saying. Also, hi, Kiergan. Happy Friday to ya. How you doing? How was the rest of your stream yesterday? I kind of got sleepy and ended up going to bed. Scully's just being a gremlin. Punched up on the ground like that. Alright, let's tear this down. The horse has got to go. And by go, I mean go somewhere else. We're relocating the horse. And Ron has sent me a picture of the horse, so I think I'll be able to copy it a little better than I copied the other one. Hopefully. Hopefully. Pick everything up. Alright, did I get everything? I think I got all the blocks. Oh my gosh, I have a lobby again, guys. Is it dark again? It's dark again. It's always nighttime in Minecraft. It's always nighttime. Happy Friday, Harry. How you doing? People mess up English all the time. It's true. It's true. I'm one of those people. I frequently mess up English. I just want to be respectful. That's all. That's all. Alright, so this horse I'm gonna put up on that hill. And so these are the back hooves and the front one, and then the other one kind of like is raised. See how that one has a raised leg in the front? Mitchie got 10% on the bundles. Is it time to drop again? I apparently missed a really good drop while I was on break. So let's reset the drop. And drop again. There we go. Okay. How are foxes over here? Oh, from those woods. I see. I see where you came from, Mr. Fox. Not you, Will. I'm talking to that fox. The one that is walking around over here. That guy. Hey, little floofy guy. Alright, let me pull up the picture. Look back at the drop on YouTube. Maybe later. Maybe later. I need to find the picture Ron sent. Okay. Now, if I crop this, we could probably put it on the screen so you'll see what I'm building, and I can reference it while I'm going as well. So Ron said he got this off of a TikTok. Someone landed. Clap claps for whoever landed. I'm just gonna crop this so I can fit it on my screen. Save. Horse statue. And that goes under my screenshots. Okay. Who landed? Who did it? Jojo landed! Clappies for Jojo. Not right now, anyway. I'm not gonna watch the drop now, Will. It was Ron. It was absolutely Ron. Who blamed you, Kirgon? Did I blame you? I don't think I blamed you. I blamed Joe. Yeah, it was definitely Joe. Joe did this. Definitely Joe. Oh, I gotta actually put the picture up. Hold on. Image. Horse. Browse. Where's my screenshots? Horse. Alright, but yeah, Ron apparently found this somewhere on the TikToks. And I want this to be right behind the alerts, I think. I want the stuff to still go up over them. Where did it go? Did I just put it in the alerts? That's not what I wanted. I wanted it to go in outside of the alert. No, not. Oh my god. There we go. It does not need to be part of the folder. Now I think the alerts and the drops will go over it. This is the statue that I am copying. That Ron had copied. I had a feeling it was Ron because of the wooden eyes that he put on it. Just wooden pet statues are kind of his specialty. Okay, so the back hooves like this, the front hoof like that, and then, oh god, this is still hard to copy. I don't know where to begin, and I think that's too small for me to see, so I need to open up another copy of this so I can see it. And I'm just gonna put it over here for now. That works. Or over here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So I already got the cobble deep slate on the ground here. And I'm going to take this down. Put this in a bundle. So that I'm not confused. Okay, that also can go in the bundle. So each of these hooves have a wall over it. And then it looks... How much space is between that front hoof and the ground? Was it one forward? One forward, probably in line with this. And then maybe it's... That's the lower slab? I think. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Thank you. So like that. And then the wood comes into play. So it would be... I put... How am I gonna do this? Because all these are gonna break. Oh, nope, that would have been fine. I could have just kept that one there. Okay. And then it's an upside down stair. Can I... That there. Upside down stair. And then it's a full block over that. And then this goes back a block. And it's a stair on top of that. But it's facing this way. Right? Okay, so we need the slab. Where's the slab? Okay, slab is gonna go here. And then it's 2 full blocks, right? There and there. Is that a leg? That is 1 horse leg. 1 singular horse leg. Okay, now back here, it's an upside down stair facing in toward the body. Like that, right? Okay, and then it's 2, 1, 2, 3, and a stair. Okay, now what about the other side? I'm gonna need to go take my own screenshot for the other side, I think. Because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to do this. I can't see what's going on the other side of the horse. So let's go take our own screenshot of the side where the leg is on the ground. I was doing this on my laptop, so I don't have the screenshots I made over here. All right. I think I need to be raised up a little bit. Can I not put these anywhere? Because there's no full blocks up here. Hold on. Hold on. Put the slab down. Okay. All right. Are you relocating the pony tie? Yes, I am. I am, Noki. How are you? It's good to see you. I am currently relocating the pony tie. I've already relocated the pink pony. The pink pony is now chilling in a nice little pond I made for it, right down there. And now the ponyta is going up on the hill right here. And the other 3 horses are just going to be 1, 2, 3 on the hillside, going into the distance. So I'm trying to copy the design that Ron copied. And so far, it's a slow process. Mitchie with 69%, very nice. Not a bundle, but very nice. Oh, you know what? I could have just come down here to look at this horse, huh? But also, let me bring up this picture so I can copy the other side of the horse. Let me crop this down so it's not taking up my whole screen. Okay. Now the other side of the horse. Let's work on this. It looks like I'm gonna need the full blocks and the slabs. Don't need the shears. Let's put that there. And actually, I will need scaffolding. Okay. So it looks like a slab goes here on this side. Mellow dropping on in. My turn to drop. Mellow landed. Clappies for Mellow. Clappies, clappies. Okay. So looks like the other side. I'm trying to look at it through to the other side. It looks like it's another slab right here. And then an upside down stair. Right. Upside down stair off of that block. How did you do this in 30 minutes, Ron? Oh no, wait. No, other way. Facing toward the back. Facing toward the back. So this should come off of here. Oh my god. There. Facing like that. Alright, and then there must be a slab off front or something. Or is that underneath the horse? I can't tell. Let's relocate the horses. It'll be fun. Whose idea was that? Alright, you know what? That looks like a horse leg. That's fine. I think from there it was like full blocks going up. Mela says, if I was a lobster, I'd be peeing out of my eyes right now. Good thing you're not, though. Good thing you're not a lobster, Mello. Okay. So the back leg, it looks like it's an upside down stair facing this way. Right? And then a full block coming off of that. And then upward 2 blocks, give or take. And then this one looks like it's a backward stair. I'm working off another picture right now I took of the other side of the horse. So, is that a horse leg? I think I'm missing a slab somewhere here. This one's done. Okay, so off the full body of the horse, it looks like it goes in line with that. And then one more. Ouch. Oh my gosh, this is tough. Well, this is pale oak wood, but this is tough to do. Okay, so this goes up a block. 1, 2, and then there's a slab that comes up here. Slab. And then another full block goes up. Up. There. Full block down. It might be an upside down stair here. It's hard to tell. And then I think this all gets filled in. Here. Is that a horse? Minus the head? Is this most of a horse? Did I miss a block over there? I don't know how Ron did this in half an hour. I can't even do one in half an hour. Okay, so off of here, this goes up. So we're in the middle of the leg, right? The middle. This goes up. 1, 2, 3, and then it is little stairs facing forward for the ears. A full block goes off of that. And then a slab goes off the front of this. Alright, we got little eyes in here. While we're up here, let's put the eyes in and the mane. So that's not part of the statue from what I can tell. Oh, no, I fell. It's fine. It's fine. So this, and then like that. That's most of a horse. I have an extra stair and 4 extra blocks. I've clearly forgotten something. And I haven't done the tail or the mane yet. But I think, how do I have extra blocks? I've messed something up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the tail is like 1. And the full block comes off there. I messed up the tail. I definitely messed up the tail. Oh no. Put that back. You know what? Horsey has a long tail. Where did I miss blocks? Why do I have 4 extra blocks? Not 4. Is it 4? Wait. No, I have way more than 4 extra blocks. Guys, what did I mess up? Why do I have all these extras? Maybe the belly of the horse could be a little... Where did I mess up? Oh, did I miss something on the front leg? Oh, this is where they go. I didn't finish the front leg on the other side of the horse. Hold on, I can do this. I don't know if I needed those slabs. Okay. So the front leg. This should come out. Okay, go back up there. And then I think this went up a couple blocks from the looks of it. I can't tell, it all blends together in this picture. Alright, this horse looks very buff on the front over there. Did I do this side okay? That looks fine. The horse's left leg is very buff. Alright, I have 2 leftover slabs. I don't know where they're supposed to go. I'm gonna call this one done. Yeah, I don't know where else this would go. Maybe up on that leg we can stick it, actually. This pony did not skip leg day. No. Nah, definitely not. Alright, I'm just gonna put that one there. And just call it a day. Alright, also I wanted to get rid of the torches. I hid a few torches around here. Because there was mobs attacking me when I was plotting things out. But I don't actually want this hill to be lit up. Did I get everything? Any more torches? I think I got them all. Oh, zombie. Oh, more zombies. Okay, let's go. There's Ponyta. I don't know why I have extra blocks, but Ron did say he did these very quickly. So maybe an extra block got placed here and there. Who's to say? I do want to get a look at it in the daylight, though, once it's safe. Oh, Scully's back. Scully's back. Hi. What you doing? You just chilling? You just chilling here being pretty? Yeah? He's a good baby. Hoagie's here. Hello, Hoagie. How are you, Hoagie? Okay, so we did the Ponyta. Has been relocated from the lobby over onto the hill. That'll probably look pretty cool at sunset. So we got 2 ponies relocated. The pink one's in the pond there. Pink pony pond. Oh, I missed a piece of scaffolding under this horse's hoof. I think I did a good job. That's good, right? And the other 3 are gonna go on the hill. Eventually. I want to see how this looks from the guest rooms. Let's go into the 3rd floor here. This is the mod office. You should be able to see both of the ponies from here. See the pony in the pool and the pony on the hill. Oh, I actually love it. As far as horses go, I think this is a pretty good place for them. Far away from the hotel. And more as like an art installation. So I don't know like how widespread these things are, but there's an artist that makes these giant troll statues out of like recycled materials like scrap wood and stuff. And a couple of those statues have popped up in my state. And I need to go see them. I need to go see them in person. But this is kind of reminding me of that because they're made all out of wood and stuff and they're huge. But I wonder, can I find it? Giant troll statues. Thomas Dambo. I'm gonna put a link in chat. because they're popping up all over the place. Hold on, I just want the... And then I think if you click on it, does it show you? Yeah, okay. These are the statues I'm talking about. No, it's not a map of the people in my chat. It's a map of these giant statues that are popping up, made out of recycled materials, and they're huge. I need to see them in person. I haven't actually gone to see any of them yet, but it's like an art installation. So if you click on any of those X's on the map, it should like show you pictures of some of the trolls. Troll list. So there's like all sorts of these cool troll statues built around. And this kind of reminds me a little bit of that. A little bit of that, except, you know, it's horses and not trolls. Alright, I think I will leave the other horses for another day. I'm gonna put away these pictures for now. We'll slowly remove them. Kinda ironic. You think so? So, yeah, there we go. Giant troll statues. This is now the Farlands version of that in my book. These giant horses set in nature. So there we go, Ron. We've got 2 of the horses relocated safely, and I'm gonna put the other 3 on that little hillside so you can see them from the hotel rooms. I wonder, can we see either of those 2 from these balconies? You can kind of see it. You'll be able to see the ones that I'm going to put that way a little better from this side. So I think we'll take a break from rebuilding the horses and try to build up this little cliffside here a little bit, because I want the path to go across so you can have a spot where you can look at them. And maybe, you know how like different like viewpoints when you go to like a touristy area, or you like a nice lookout point or something, sometimes they have the coin operated binoculars, the viewfinder things, so you can get a close up. Maybe we'll try to make one of those, and we'll just stick a spyglass? What are they called? What are they called in Minecraft? Are they spyglasses? Hold on, we'll make one. Maybe we'll stick one in like a an item frame over there so you can zoom in on them. What's it take? I know it takes amethyst, shards, copper bars? Is that it? Spyglass! Let's put away that copper and amethyst. Copper goes in here. And this leftover wooden slab that I don't know where it belongs can go in here. Yeah, Minecraft has a zoom feature that I never use. Let's see how this looks from over there now. Yeah, if we build this up and have a little spot where you can stand and use the telescope, you can zoom in on it. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I think we'll stick this in like an item frame over here so you can zoom in on them. You won't be able to see all of them, but a few of them. Run it off into the distance. So let's grab some stone and stuff and work on this little cliff. I didn't have any plans to build up across the water here, but you know, sometimes you gotta adapt. Sometimes somebody shows up with a prank and you're like, well, this can't stay here, but what if we gave it a nice little home? What if? where? I don't think I brought the box of cliff materials over here. Was that still in my storage? Yeah, we'll put the spyglass in one of these boxes for now. Do I have room? There's no room! This is an outrage. Alright, you know what? We'll put away the cobwebs. And the amethyst blocks. And the mini blocks. I don't think I'm going to be using those for anything else. The candles, I guess, can stay. No, I'm going to put away the candles too. And I'm also going to put away my scaffolding. Oh, I had more cakes. Let's go put these in the diner. Alright, we got a few things to put away. Oh my gosh, wasting all my rockets. And we gotta grab the box of stone cliff materials. Which I think is in my storage room right now. Maybe. Possibly. Oh my god, the other day I flew over from the hotel to come get something out of storage, and I had just the perfect flight. I zoomed in, zoomed down, zoomed all the way to the back of the room, and I was like, ah, and nobody saw my flawless flying. I didn't hit anything. It was just absolutely flawless. If only you guys had seen it. You probably don't even believe me now. Like, Pixar, it didn't happen. Put away those. Put away our cobwebs. Do those go here? There's some cobwebs. Cakes can go away. Mini blocks can go in here. If anyone needs any mini amethyst blocks, I made way too many when I was decorating the ballroom. What's in here? Glow lichen. And cobble deep slate. Alright. The glow lichen can go in here. Yep, there we go. Cobble deep slate in there. Alright, which of these boxes? That's road. That is the road blocks. Oh. It's not here. Maybe it's by the library. You know what? It might be over there. I was gonna put something else. I was gonna grab something else. Oh, I just had it. It was in my brain, and now it's gone. Oh. This is exactly where I wanted to be. I wanted to replace the stone cutter in my inventory because I keep using them. What does it take to make a stone cutter? Do I need... It's not just regular stone, right? Isn't it stone... Bluestone? Maybe it is stone. And iron? Oh, that is all it is. Okay. I'm gonna put a couple of these in my inventory. I totally messed that up. Alright, now I have 2 in there, and the other 2 can go with all the other workstations. I'm constantly using these. Everywhere I'm setting up to build something, there needs to be a stone cutter. If you're not using stone cutters, what are you doing? Let's sleep real quick. Another sip of coffee. Let's throw these cakes into the diner. And then we'll go check out by the library to see if that's where my box of rocks, basically. See if that's where that got to. There it is. We were in here earlier. I should have known that's where it was. I am gonna need a bunch of regular stone, though. So let's see. Many of you have a bunch of stone. This is... I don't know what this is. This is a weird assortment of blocks. Why is there sand? And bone blocks. And lights in here. I don't know what this box is. That doesn't have any stone. That doesn't have any stone. That doesn't have any stone. Do I have to go back to storage? There might be stone in the hotel, but let's just go grab some from storage. Instead of making another trip back here. So does anybody have anything fun planned for the weekend? I have a family session tonight, this afternoon. So I'll be working on those pictures probably. And then on Sunday, I have an engagement session at the Botanical Gardens. That should be fun. I like the Botanical Gardens. Oh, pardon me. Pardon. Yes, hi Scully. How may I help you, sir? Hi, Steve. You're a good boy. Okay, so I think... So it's gonna come across here. I'm gonna want this to come out at least a few blocks. Give you a place to stand to look at the horses. That'll probably be about as wide as the path goes before it starts coming inward again. Maybe like that. So if you come across here, blah, 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 blah. Good view of the horses. Maybe one more block. Alright, this is gonna cover up the light source that I put here. Ow! Ow! No! Stop stabbing me with your claws, mister! You need a nail trim. You need a nail trim. That's what you need. Don't make me get the clippers. I'll do it. I'll get the clippers right now. I'll do it. You think I won't? He thinks I won't. Let's grab that light out of there. Alright, that's probably how this will be built up. Yeah, good view of all that. I'll come across here. Alright, so let's make... I think we'll make the little cliffy part kind of come across here, so this has some rockiness to it. Jove's got a pick. Oh, look at there, Scully with his thumbs. All on display. There's 41% on the bundles for Jove. Oh, no forest fire this time, huh? Alright, my turn to drop. How was the meeting, Jove? Y'all done? Are you free for the day? Do you want to sit in my lap? Would that make you happier? Here you go. Okay. There's room. You're gonna stay right there. Oh, here we go. You get attention and I get to use my keyboard. Isn't that nice? And nobody's stabbing me. Oh, my favorite part is when you're not stabbing me. You're leaving again, aren't you? Alright, yep, he didn't like that idea. I tried. Alright, this is also going to need to be kind of built up a little bit to give like a kind of natural fence, I think. So I'll have to do a little bit of something to bring this up. So there's something blocking you from falling down into that mess down there. Happy Friday, Jersey boy, Elton. Hi, Elton. How are you? I don't know why I use your full name. That's just how I read messages sometimes. But how are you, Elton? It's good to see you. I'm doing all right over here. We're just doing some building. This is a hotel I've been building for a while. So I'm going to have this path come across from there. And there'll be a little lookout point where you can view the totally gorgeous and not at all scary horse statues that were left at my base. There's still some evidence of this. This was a prank. This was a prank by my fellow Farlander. Filled my base, my hotel with horses. There's one back here too. There were 5 of them in total. One of them was put into the pool, which is definitely a health hazard. So we're relocating them. The pink pony has been moved over here. And the ponyta's up here. And the other 3 are going to go on this hillside. So you can see them from the guest rooms. Like art installations. And I'm just trying to make this little rocky ledge here support the lookout point where you'll be able to view the horses. Just working. Well, I hope work's going all right for you. Are you almost done for the week? Do you have the weekend off? All right, let's put down the stone cutter. We're gonna start putting in some of the other blocks around here, but I also want to stash this light somewhere down the hill as well. Will that be good? Are those still in line? Those are still in line with each other. Excellent. I think that's a light, so let's stash this one out here. Or is that one under there? Oh, there's already one right there. Never mind. Just kidding. That was a joke. Ha ha ha. Very funny joke, obviously. Is there anywhere for me to stash this one? Maybe about... I don't know. Where? Here. We'll put one here. And then we'll work around it. So I'm gonna need a bunch of stairs and slabs and some other different rocks to mix in. Ooh, I should have restocked on my andesite. Got plenty of tuff. Let's go grab some andesite real quick. And take a little nap. Pretty much. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Got anything planned for the weekend? Or are you just going to be taking it easy? Let's bring over a stack of andesite. Were there just a bunch of stairs and slabs in here? Not really. Alright, just a few. So I'll just take the stack over here. Oh! You know what? Turn half of this into slabs. Half of this into stairs. Going to the brewery and probably some hiking. Oh, that sounds like a decent weekend. Some fresh air. That sounds lovely. I was saying, I think right before you got here, I have 2 photo sessions this weekend. This afternoon, I have a family session. That's like an at-home session at somebody's home. And then I'm going to the Botanical Gardens on Sunday for another photo session. That one's an engagement shoot. Which I haven't gotten to do any sessions at the Botanical Garden. I visit there on my own sometimes. But to take photos there, it's a pretty penny. But my clients were fine with that. They were fine paying to have the permits to shoot there. And I'm like, all right, as long as you're paying for it. I usually recommend like a lot of free options to my clients, so they're not paying for a location. But when they're willing to, when it's something they want, that's totally fine. Up to them. Up to them if they want to. Alright, I think I will do a bit of stairs and slab there. Stone slabs. Where's the mossy? Let's actually bring some of the mossy stones in. And then maybe a little bit of tuff. And we could bring some regular moss in, I guess. Carpets. Okay, I think do a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and then maybe a slab. Bam. And then this could be, you're not even gonna see this. We'll just replace some of this with regular moss. Look at that. Was this was a lighting source, wasn't it? That's what's going on here. I'm gonna make ooh, in that case, let's make this a stair. That's probably fine. And we'll do a little bit of regular stone. Like that. And replace this just with that. And that. Alright, slabby slabs in a few spots. And where's the stairs? Give me the stairs back, please. Thank you. This one here, and one there, and like that. That looks silly. this has to come up another block. Like that. Alright, I said I wanted to build it up a little bit, so kind of like I did over here in the parking lot. There's just like little rocks that are kind of natural barriers so you wouldn't accidentally, you know, have your car roll off the cliff. So we'll do a little bit more of that along here. A natural kind of wall, I guess. And we'll bring in the andesite for some of that. I'll do a little bit of this. Oh, I want more regular andesite blocks in my inventory. Oh, incoming ads! Incoming ad, friends. I'm going to put up the BRB screen. We're all going to take a short little break. Don't worry, no one will miss anything. Use this time, check in with yourself, get a drink, a snack, a stretch, and I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Gosh, these ad breaks sneak up on me. BRB! Alrighty, friends. We're back. Put my headphones on wrong. But we're back. Right? Wait, no. Right. This is my right hand. I know the difference between my right and my left. I swear. Oh, I can't believe we're already 2 hours into stream. Alright, we got the right screen up. We're good. Scully's still here staring at me if anyone was wondering. Oh look! Surprise, surprise! It's dark outside. I should really put just a clock in this room so that I just can sleep rather than having to go check out the window. Oh, Combi's in the game. Also, I totally forgot to wave to Kiergon earlier. It's confusing to me when people are both in the chat and in the game. Alright, I want a little bit more of the andesite, which is here. Alright, let's build up this part just a teensy bit more. So that we have something to build this part of the rock up onto. That'll go like that, and I'll put a slab here. Nope, that's not a slab. That's not a slab. This is a slab. Will with the bundles, 24%. Oh, and there's Combi. Hi, Combi. How you doing? How's it going, friend? Oh, that looks silly. Maybe we could turn it... do another stair instead. Ooh, and then what if... I guess that could be a full block. Okay, and then we need a little bit here. How's this look from down here? Not that we're gonna see it from this angle. I think I need to build this up more with the regular stone. Build, 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 build. Build up. That could be a stair. This could be one more full block. And then a stair. And then this one could be like that. This could be a full block of andesite. Alright, what other blocks? Should we bring some of the tuft in up here? We haven't used any tuff in this yet. So maybe this portion we could bring like a chunk of tuff rocks through. Combi says, doing good. Had a minute, decided to check if I could still get on the server. Well, it looks like you were able to. Very happy to see that. I need some road building ideas. Might stop by and inspect. Alright, feel free. My base is always open. Come by anytime. Alright, I think I'm gonna do like this through here. Let's build this all up too. That, and this can be... yeah, okay. Big chunk of different rock over here. Let's also do a little bit down the hill. Like this. And want to bring this around through here. How would we do that? It's not going to be all big blocks like this. Just a little bit. And something here. We need some sort of a barrier here too. Maybe like that. And then we can put some sort of a little lookout thing here. Lookout that way. Maybe that's where we can build that sort of a thing. Maybe somehow on an angle would be cool. I bet we could use the mini blocks somehow. I tried making an older looking road versus new pavement and you're not liking it. Ah, too much path. Too much path, I gotcha. Hey Sky, hello, hello. I mean, my road through everything is probably the busiest palette I've used. But the reason I did it this way is because I wanted all the roads to kind of be cohesive. All the main roads. Like, the paths that go off the main road can be whatever. That's why we did different things around the hotel, and that's why, like, the sidewalks are different and stuff in certain places. But I wanted this main road to go through the majority of the town. And I was thinking, well, some parts are going to be, like, darker pavement because maybe they're freshly paved. And then other parts that go through the woods, I tried to use more like the lighter grays, like, oh, that part of the road's a little more worn, and like potholes and stuff. But this is the only part of my base that is this varied. Everything else is pretty, like, there's a little bit of texture involved. Like the parking lot, same thing, a little bit of texture, but not a ton. But I wanted something that I could kind of adapt to the different parts of the base. Like, there's a lot more gray through the wood area. There's very little of the darker colors. Yeah, feel free to stop by anytime. See if you can get something that works for your base. I'm not gonna ask any questions to you, Will, because I can see where that's going. Guy with 65%, Joe with 42%. Amit says I'm trying to make it be like really old worn stone cobble. Ah, yeah. Well, don't judge a palette by a small section of it. Like, try a good chunk of space before you decide whether or not something will work. So this, let me see what we're working with here. I put some stairs and slabs down when I shouldn't have done that. Let's break those out. We'll put full tough there. What do I got for tough stairs and slabs? That'll probably be fine. Alright, this can go. We'll do like a little bit of that, a little bit of this. That's probably fine. I think here we'll have to bring back in the regular stone stairs and slabs. So what if here I did an upside, nope, wrong way. An upside down stair, kind of like it's a little rocky part that's breaking out down there maybe. And then we can bring back in that. Maybe like that. I think this is where I'm going to build something to be the little binoculars so you can see the horses. Okay, then in that case, this doesn't need to be so tall. Let's break this down. I think we'll just do a slab here. And then this part, I'll do stair. Walk. This is too jagged. I don't like it. Alright, this part maybe we'll leave like that. And bring the slabby slabs back in. And I think I'll have to put like a safety rail here. It's dark. Let's sleep before I get attacked by something. Oh, I also finally put in pressure plates, though I keep forgetting I did, and then I close the door manually anyway. Jove's got a dad joke. Did it not work? Did the dad oh, there it is. Sorry, bot. It was right beneath it. Silly me. I got a reversible jacket for Christmas. I can't wait to see how it turns out. I like that one, Jove. Mitchie with 24% on the bundles. Is it time to drop again? I think it is. Here goes my drop. There it goes. Not gonna land, unfortunately. I'm going in the corner. Alright, so this will be a little path. Comes across here. And across here. And then you can see the horsies! From a safe distance. Alright, I think. A little more rocky there. Do another stair here. Okay. Okay. And we'll have to rough this area up a little bit. I think we'll bring the grass forward a little bit. Maybe like that much. And then across here can be the path. Which I think I'm gonna swap out the path for other blocks. But I want it to lead across here so you have a little lookout point. Okay, let's get the stairs and the slabs on my hotbar so we can start swapping around some of these blocks. Stairs there. And I might need the pickaxe. Slabs. I have... Now let's put a little more top here. Maybe another one of those here. And there. And let's put a few moss carpets in some spots, maybe. Definitely needs a couple more. Maybe a stair there, I think. Oh, is there already one there? I no longer like that. I want to bring some of the top down, I think. Oh no, that's all I had for tough. Let's grab some out of the box. There it is. I think we'll fill in most of this here with it. Maybe get rid of that one. Those. And this one. Again, you're not going to see this. I'm thinking way too much about how this looks. I think that's plenty fine. Plenty fine. I'm gonna make a stair. And then we'll need some like greenery and stuff to kind of just fill in some of those spots. Same thing over here. I want this to be more overgrown. We can probably bring some leaf blocks in just to make some like some coverage in some spots that don't look so great. But yeah, that's fine. You're not even gonna see it from this angle. I just wanted there to be a little something if you're looking over the edge, so it doesn't look too vanilla. Why is it 80 degrees suddenly? Yeah, same questions. Same question for you, Will. Why it's also 80 degrees here suddenly? Just for today. I think it's cooler the rest of the week. I'm actually curious. But we're hitting the 80s today as well. Just barely. And yeah, then it's back down into the 60s and 70s. Ugh. I don't get it. Kiergon getting 85% on the bundle. New England and England almost always have the same weather. It's like they knew. Right? Yeah, like when you have a heat wave, if I'm not already in that heat wave, I know we'll be having one within a few days. Boston is American London. One way of looking at it. I've never been to London, so I don't know. I'll take your word for it since you have been. I don't want that to be that. I want that to be just like a fern or something. Let's get some bone meal and just see what we can do with bone meal. Maybe some vines. Do I have vines? Ooh, let's put some vines down too. Where's my bone meal? There it is. I found it. Where was I stashing the mushrooms? Because I have too many mushrooms. This is as good a place as any. Alright, so... Oh, Val's in the game. Put this here. That might spread and cover a bunch of that up. That might look good. I think we'll do the same thing over here. We'll see where it goes. And let's do a bit of bone mealing. Not on the moss, because that'll turn other stuff to moss. Don't want that. Just want some ferns. Ferns. Can I have ferns, please? There's a fern. I want it to be a tall fern. I also want that to be a fern. Oh, where's my shears? I want a fern here. I guess the little flower's fine. Okay, so I can't spread grass on here. We can make it grow taller. That's fine. Just generic greenery. Looks nice and natural. Hopefully those vines will spread a decent amount. For this path, should we bring the mud back in, or should I just leave it as a regular, like, dirt path? Questions, options, so many choices. Oh my gosh, I'm ignoring the chat. Canadian Jen, hello, how are you? We had it yesterday, glad you're getting to enjoy it today, the heat wave. Joe says, I've been to London, but it was the one in Canada. London, Canada. Of course that's the one you've been to, Jove. Out of all the places I've been in the US, it feels the closest culturally. And by that, I mean everyone is like Charlie. Oh. Canadian Jen says, I've spent a lot of time in England, just not much in London. Do you use mushrooms for anything? Not really. I've used mushroom blocks a few times, but occasionally I'll use them as a little bit of decoration. Will. Ron with 42%, Job with 64%. But yeah, I have tons and tons. I didn't even wave to Val. That was rude of me. There we go. I waved to Val now. Like, I think they work fine in a lot of the biomes. But yeah, mostly they just get added to my inventory as I'm trying to clear space because they're everywhere. They are everywhere. They're always spreading on this biome. It's wild. I think that'll do for that. We could put a cute little bench in here. I put a bench over here already. Should we put one at the little lookout point too? And I want to make... How would we make... How would we make the little binoculars that you put money into? Oh, this has to go in there. Dang it. Let's see. So we need some sort of like a support pole. Maybe we'll do the polished tuff because that's what we've used for a lot of the other things around here. So maybe we'll grab one of those. How would we do? Maybe there's some sort of a mob head we could use. Let's think. I'm gonna want to put this near it. And I attach the item frame directly to the wall. Or does it float? It just floats. Nope, we hate that. That's the worst. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Welcome in, Wart. Unfortunately, this is not a public server. This is an invite-only server, so no, you may not. This is the Bedrock Farlands, so if you're interested in learning a bit about the server, there's the link to our information. But yeah, it's not a public world. I feel like a mob head would probably be the best way to do it because I could have it turned. Let's go raid my storage. I guess it's not raiding storage if it's my own, huh? Guess we could also do like a full-size block on it. Maybe... Would a lodestone kind of work? And then we could put the item frame on the side of it. Yeah, is that what you think? Scully has input. Please tell me, how do you think I should proceed? Do you think the lodestone might work? Worth a shot? Okay, well, if you come up with any other ideas, I'm open to suggestions. Oh, maybe a stair block. Yeah? Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's try a stair block. Let's try... Do I have a polished stair block? This is one of my boys. This is Scully. You can't see him because I just changed the camera, but this is Scully. We have two kitties. We have Mulder and we have Scully. Mulder is a tuxedo cat, and Scully here is our gray polydactyl cat. He has thumbs. What is it for? Ron says coin-operated binoculars. Yes, that's what I'm going for. Coin-operated binoculars. Welcome on in. Wait, who did I say welcome into? Oh, Petrie's back. Welcome back, Petrie. That's what I was trying to say. I started the thought and then lost it halfway through my word. And Psycho's here. Hey, Psycho. How are you? It is lovely to see you. All right. Maybe, you know what? Let's try a tough brick stair. I should grab some more rockets in a second. But I hope you're doing well, Psycho. I hope that you've had a nice week. Binoculars! Nailed it! Flawless. Let me see. What? Maybe if we flipped it upside down? Binoculars! Oh dear. How else? What's the lodestone look like? I don't think I'm gonna be able to make this. Ah! Pick that back up. Yep, you look right in here. And maybe we could put 2 spyglasses on the side so you'll know what it's for. And then you can just kind of pop them off. You can view the horsies. Ah? Ah? You know what? I think I'm gonna do just that. Let's go grab one more item frame and one more spyglass. I'm going with it. Just sitting with some sketchy cell service. Oh dear. I think sounds. Oh, thank you so much for the gift sub, Psycho. I see your sketchy cell service still lets you gift subs, huh? Thank you so very much. That's very kind of you. Very generous. I do appreciate it. Who got those gift subs? 5 gift subs going out to Nin. I don't know who that is. Byron, Goldhundra, B Silverby, and Zero. Hey, B's here. Hello, B Silverby. How you doing? Enjoy your gift sub. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Courtesy of the one and only Psycho. I just like that I get to hear the X-Files theme 5 times now, so thanks for that. Appreciate it. What did I come here for? Item frame. Item frame. I made so many item frames yesterday. You're gone with 100 bits. Thank you so much. I want the hype chest. Yes, there's new emotes. There's new emotes out there. I want that little froggy emote. It looks like that's the one that you'll get for this hype train if it stays on level 2 like that. So. And Combi wants it too! Combi with 100 bits! Thank you, Combi! You're just here for the emo, aren't you? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But yeah, yesterday I made 43 item frames because I needed to go, decorate Val's base for his birthday. And I found out he liked pumpkin pie. I had initially put 43 cakes at his base. And as I'm finishing that up, he says that he gets pumpkin pie for his birthday because he's not really a cake person. So I had to go put down 43 pumpkin pies next to the cakes. I had to have item frames for them. Oh my god, all the bits! B Silver, B with the bits, Sky with the bits. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Over on YouTube, FFB, welcome in. I'm not really sure what's going on with that message. There's a lot of words I don't recognize there. But thank you all so much for the bits and for the hype train. Nice. So the Friday hype train. Friday morning hype train. Can't go wrong. And y'all want to get that super cute emote. Alright. I don't have much leather in here. Where's all my leather's in here for the bundles, isn't it? Oh, goodness. Does anybody sell leather? Guess I'll just make those 4 for now. I only need 1. And I'm just gonna throw these wheat seeds in there. Hi, Scully. He keeps like reaching his paw out toward me. Oh, sleepy times! The bartering shop has leather. Ah, oh, good to know. Good to know. If I deplete my stacks of leather, I know where to go. Thank you, Combi. I figured somebody sold it. So that's the giant pig head, right? The piglin. 4% for B, 44 for Kiergan. So yeah, for those of you who saw Ron's little prank to me over the weekend, I've since confirmed it was Ron. I accused him several times before he fessed up. He didn't even really fess up, but he built 5 of these giant horse statues over at my hotel. Simply because I mentioned that I don't like horses. Not that I don't like them, they scare me. Horses scare me. So I respect them from a distance. So of course, horses popped up here. 5 of them. 5 gigantic horse statues. So I'm relocating them. So far we have one up on the hill. That's the Ponyta up there. Ow. So we relocated the Ponyta to be up here. And I've relocated the pink pony from the pool to a newly made little pond. That's nothing special. I didn't put too much effort into this. I just wanted it to have somewhere to go. B Silver B says, I love horses. Grew up on a ranch. Yes, I did not. I did not grow up around horses. I respect them. I know they're incredibly powerful, and that kind of scares me, so I don't want to be near them. Oh, we got the hype chest. I got it too. I guess because the hype train's here. Yay! I got the froggy emote. Look at him. Look at him. Thank you all so much for the hype train. Thank you for kicking it off, Psycho, and for Kirgan, Combi, B Silver B, and Sky for all those biddies. Enjoy your fancy new frog emotes. Oh, I forgot to make the actual spyglass. Oopsies. Let's go make one more of those and grab some rockets on the way. All the frogs in a row. Choo-choo. Ron sent me a picture of it. I think it's in my Discord. I don't think you're in my Discord, but Ron has a screenshot of the statue that he copied. He might be able to hook you up with that. Oh gosh. I forgot to turn off the rocket gas pump thing. We are going to make one more spyglass. That's what I was doing. It's a miracle I get anything done. Literally, as soon as I stop thinking about the thing I'm about to do, I forget what it was. My gran would put me as toddlers on the back of her workhorses. We'd hold onto the brass knobs. Hames of the harness. Ah, so that the knobs are called hames. Am I saying that right? I've never been on a full-size horse. Unless my parents did like the little pony rides or something at the zoo, maybe when I was really little. I don't remember. I don't know if I've ever been on a pony. It predates my memory. But I know since I was a teenager, I've been intimidated by horses. Okay, we need one. Is it just one copper ingot and an amethyst? That must not be it, because I can't make that in my inventory. Spyglass. Maybe it's 2 copper. Ah, that's why. Alright, let's go put this over there. That'll have to do. I think it conveys the point of what it is. It doesn't look anything like the actual, like, coin operated binoculars. But it'll do. Just pretend you stand here and look through the thingamajiggy. Alright, so this one goes there. Actually, let's make it. And then you can just boop. Wow, look at that. Wow. It actually looks so good up on the hill. I do kind of want to put a bench. I think a bench right here would be good. Alright, what should we make the bench out of? We've got one out of nether bricks and the warped trapdoors here. I think that one should maybe just be wood. Little wooden bench so that it stands out against the rocks. We could probably do... Maybe we should just stick with spruce. So 1, 2... You know what? No. We're gonna do... What did I build the bench outside of the record store out of? Okay, I did trapdoors on the end and then the upper slab. Okay, let's do that. We'll do exactly like that. Long A, so it's Hames. Combi's lurking. Peachy says, I've ridden on a pony when I was a kid. It was kind of a Christmas themed. You remember very little of it. Yeah, I have this very vague memory of, I think it was like cookout or something, like an employee cookout for one of my sister's first jobs. I think there was a pony there. But I wasn't afraid of them when I was little. I blame the movie The Ring for my fear of horses. If you know, you know. But I wasn't watching that when I was little, A, because it didn't exist, and B, because it was a scary movie. So when I was a teenager, I was weirdly obsessed with the movie The Ring. I feel like I've mentioned this so much recently now, but I was very much into the movie The Ring. Like Samara with the 7 days, that ring, if that helps prompt your memory at all. I was weirdly obsessed with that movie as a teenager. And the horse scenes in that did a number on me. Suddenly I was afraid of horses. And I'm like, I don't think I want to be anywhere near those guys anymore. They're pretty, they're cool. Over there though, far away from me, where they can't reach me, just in case I do something to make it angry. Canadian Jen says, I rode a camel and that movie terrified me. Oh, I loved The Ring. It was scary, but when I was a teenager, I don't know if it was me trying to be like edgy or whatnot, but I was pretty into the horror movies then. You've not heard of that? Ah, yes. Well, it was based on, I think, a Japanese film, if I'm not mistaken. And the whole premise of it was that if you watched this VHS tape, do y'all remember VHSs? The movies used to play on VHS tapes. It was, if you watched that tape, then you got like cursed and you would die within 7 days. That was the whole premise of the movie. The house I watched it at had a matching well out back. Oh god. Yeah, no, ow, stop stabbing me. Scully wants attention. Hi. The sun is setting in Minecraft. But you want some attention? Do you want to say hello? Say hi, people. Hello, internet people. Yeah. Are we content now? No more stabbing me. No more stabbing. But oh my god, if it had a matching well, I don't think I would have been able to do that. We don't have well water, so that's never been a concern. Oh my gosh, look at the ponytail up on the hill at sunset. How majestic is that? And we're gonna have the other horses going along the ridge there. Wow. Phantom! Hello, how are you? Ow, go in the building. You've arrived at the perfect time. The perfect time. You're just in time for the server to restart in 2 minutes. That's what you're here in time for. Looks a bit like a kitty that visits our backyard. Oh, Scully does? Yeah, this is my boy. He's my boy. We have 2 kitties. Or because of the kitties. Is that why it was the perfect time? It was the cat. Yes. Okay. Did we just slept? Okay. Server's gonna restart, so I don't want to get into anything else. Not that I know what we're about to do. What are we gonna do? Big boy? He is a big boy. He's a big boy. So how's everybody doing? We got a few minutes to kill. The server's about to restart any second now. I'll have to wait a few minutes for that. 1 minute. 1 minute. A little stretchy stretch. It's not time for a break yet, right? Oh, we got about 12 minutes till the next break. Should we run the ads while the server restarts? It lost its Apple tracker on our patio, and I finally was able to grab it and put its collar back on a few days ago. Oh, the collar came off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, might as well. That's true. All right, Jen. With your approval, I'm gonna run a few minutes of ads since the server's about to restart. Use this time. Check in with yourself. Get a drink, a snack, a stretch. Use the restroom. Take your meds. Do whatever it is that you need to take care of yourself. Because otherwise, you're just going to be looking at this BRB screen for a few minutes. Not that this screen isn't lovely, but yeah. Go take a little break, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes. BRB! Alrighty, friends. I'm back. I'm back. So is Scully. Scully's also back. Aren't you? I trimmed his nails while we were on break so he can't stab me anymore. He likes to ask for attention by reaching out with his claws and then just hooking them into you if you don't respond quickly enough. So we have to combat that by trimming them. Luckily with him, it's pretty easy. I hope we all had a nice little break. Did everybody get a drink, a snack, a stretch? Do something good for themselves? I'm back. I still got my coffee. Who's got a beverage? What are we all drinking? Who's got coffee, tea, something tasty? Who's got water? Where's my hydration homies at? Everybody got their water? I'm gonna take a sip of coffee and then a sip of water. A little coffee. Little water. There we go. All right, we're at the 12 o'clock mark. I can't go much later than 1 today because I gotta get prepped and out the door for my photo session in just a couple hours. So let's see what we can accomplish in the meantime. Also, I got a notification. Is that a stream? Is that a stream notification? Vow's live. Let me open up a lurky tab for Vow here. There we go. If you're not already and you have a tab to spare, y'all should go open a tab for Vow, please. Support the friends, you know? Support my Farland friends as best we can. Alright, put that back to YouTube so I can see that chat. Now, where is this notification coming from? I have a Twitch notification. Oh, that was the hype train emote. There we go. Oh, I'm so happy to have the frog emote now. I tried twice to get that yesterday, but the hype trains I participated in went past the level of getting the frog emote. So, thanks guys, I got my little frog emote. I'm guessing he's talking to Val, maybe? Alright, so we got the parking lot. We were gonna make a bench. That's what we were gonna do. I remember now. Let's get a couple of slabs. I think let's just do 3 spruce slabs. 1, 2, 3. And do I have any spruce trapdoors? I think that's probably the best thing. Or the dark oak might work fine. I just want to go with spruce. So I appear to have used all my spruce trapdoors. Okay, guess we'll make some more. Alright, let's just go put in a simple little bench out here. Alright, so I think right here, so I'll do like that, and like that, and then we'll do like that. Is 3 too big? Should we just go 2? That's probably fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Little bench. There's the path. We'd wear away the grass if we went there. You can go over here to use the little binoculars to look at the horsies. I think the light from those is probably enough to cover this vicinity, and then I have some light, the soul lanterns down there, so that's probably relatively spawn proof. We've been slowly slowly working on mob proofing the area within reason. Okay, now what? Hoagie has landed. Let's get some clappies for Hoagie there. Very, very nice job, Hoagie. Are you all settled in now, Hoagie? I know you've been in the process of moving, right? Look at that cute little pupper. Aw. Okay, so I'm hoping the vines will spread. Should we maybe place a few more manually? Because this takes forever. Just starting along there. I also think I want to put some like leaves as bushes, but you're not even going to see this. So why am I focusing on that? This is starting to spread. You know what? Let's give it a little help. Oh my gosh. Climb. Climb the rocks. Alright, so hopefully this will cover some of that. I think that's good for the little bench. And then you can sit here and look at the horses. Alright, now the only thing... I have the 3 horses left out here. But I think I'm going to break those up and move them over the next few days or so. Just because it's really confusing. It's honestly so confusing to try to copy the horse. But they'll go up on the hill. The 3 of them. I might move that last one out a little further. I'm realizing you can't even really see this one behind there. So maybe we'll bring the last one and forward a little bit. So they go even further along this hillside. Look at all the pretty blue flowers over here. Alright, do I have a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory? We can go put away some stone, these in storage. The bone meal, however, goes in here. That's what we use when we grow trees for our... Nailed it. That's what I meant to do. 3 to 4 weeks still. Oh, wow. Well, once you start doing that, I hope it all works out. Nice and easy for you. Do I have room for stone? We'll do that. Stone there. Tough. And the bone meal goes here. This is my cliff box. So for now, why don't I dye this a different color? Let's dye this gray. Then maybe I'll know it's the box that I have all the rocky stuff in. Yeah, I haven't had to move in so long. It actually was 9 years since we bought this house. Just a few days ago. A few days ago was the 9-year anniversary of when we closed on this house. I was like, already? And then I remembered, oh yeah, I still have 21 years left on the mortgage, don't I? Oh, goodness. But hey, we're almost a third of the way there. Almost. We'll say I'm glad that we got this house when we did. We really lucked out on that. And we weren't looking for a house at the time. This is a 2-family house and we were renting the upstairs apartment when our landlord one day was like, I'm selling the place. I'm done with this house. The downstairs neighbors were apparently giving him a really hard time and just making it really difficult for him. So he's like, I'm done. I'm done being a landlord for this property. so I'm selling the house. And he had talked to my partner at the time, was the one that answered the phone, and was like, do you have any interest in buying the house? And my partner's like, no, we can't do that. And hung up the phone. I'm like, what can't we do? What is it you're telling our landlord we can't do? He's like, oh, we wanted to know if we wanted to buy the house. So I was like, well, I don't really want to move. So why don't we see if we can buy the house? So I'm like, I'm buying the house. So we bought the house. And then very shortly thereafter is when it became even more difficult to buy a house. So we got in, bought a house, just fell backwards into it basically, just in time for it to become very, very difficult to buy a house. So anybody who's in the process of trying to buy a house right now, oh my gosh, I wish you all the luck in the world. My sister bought a house about, was it a year and a half ago? Somewhere around there. Within the last 2 years, my sister purchased a house. And I just know for a fact that for her house, which is significantly smaller than mine, her interest rates are like double what mine were, and the house itself cost about double what mine did. And it's a nice house. It's a nice little house, but it's not worth double what I paid for mine. Like, I feel like you got ripped off. But also, congratulations! Anyway, that's enough about the housing market, right? Mitchie says it's Friday and it's a lovely evening out. I'm gonna go out to dinner. Oh, have so much fun, Mitchie. Enjoy your dinner. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you so much. It was good to see you. You take care. Sorry, I'm over here ranting and raving about mortgage rates. So, oh my gosh. Yes, good luck to anybody who's in that process. I wish you all the luck in the world. Like, I have so many friends who are trying to buy houses right now, and like, just to get in for a viewing, they're like, oh my god, there were just so many people there, dozens and dozens of people looking at this property. And they're like, oh, and then someone came in and offered cash for $50,000 more than they wanted. And I'm just like, how are you guys even dealing with the heartbreak of trying to buy a house right now? So not fair. So not fair. But Kong's saying, no, we can't do that. That was my motivation. You tell me I can't do something. Oh, am I gonna do it? I'm gonna do it so hard. You tell me I can't? Oh, just you watch. Just you wait. I will prove you so wrong. You gotta like reverse psychology me. If you actually want me to do something, you have to pretend it's not what you want me to do. Because if somebody tells me to do something, there's a 99% chance that I'm going to resist doing that thing at all costs. Whereas if you tell me I can't do something, or that you don't think I can do something, oh, just you wait. Hoagie says, I somehow found a new place significantly cheaper than the place I sold 4 years ago. Oh, wow. It's half the size, but location's 100 times better. That's square footage, though. Like, if you don't need this, if you don't need extra space, getting something smaller, you're gonna work out for you in the long run. A much higher interest rate, obviously. Yes. That's the most ridiculous thing, because, like, not only are the houses more expensive, the interest rates are just obscene. Truly obscene. So, I'm glad you found something that works for you, Hoagie. And who knows, maybe down the line, interest rates might go down and you can maybe refinance or something. I hear that's a thing. Property taxes here are capped, so they can only go up so much each year. But when a house is sold, the property taxes get increased for the new owner based on the current value. So the property taxes on the same exact house across the street from me that sold 2 years ago, twice what my taxes are. Oh, that's wild. I don't think mine are capped in the same way because, you know, everything is... I know my homeowner's insurance has basically doubled basically doubled since we bought this house 9 years ago. My home insurance rates are insane, just unfathomable, because my house is now valued at more, because it would cost so much more now to rebuild the house than it did, say, 10 years ago when we bought it, or 9 years ago, whatever. But like all the materials and stuff, the lumber and just the cost to rebuild. So how they value my house for the insurance purposes, I'm like, well, okay, sure, you think it's going to cost $1 million to rebuild my house? Great. I totally want to pay for home mortgage, the homeowner's insurance, and the taxes on a ridiculously overpriced estimate of what this house is worth. Like, I never would buy this house now for what it's quote unquote valued at now. No, it's ridiculous. So yeah, we lucked out. We really lucked out by buying this, but even still, because everything's valued at such a higher rate now, like the homeowner's insurance and our property taxes, both of those have gone up quite a bit. Also, bonjour, Matt. Hi, how are you? Why are you bonjouring me today? How's it going? So what I'm hearing is Thad lives in a millionaire's mansion. Yeah, that's totally what this is. No, but they estimate that the house would cost pretty close to that to rebuild. And I think that is wild. Because I'm like, no way. Not in a million years is this $1 million house. But they're like, well, to rebuild it. And I'm like, if this house goes up in flames, I'm taking that money and going elsewhere. I don't know if you could even do that, but it's just ridiculous. That's a big thing in California too. The previous owner of my new place did a significant renovation a few years ago, triggered a tax appraisal, then boom, tripled their taxes. Yeah. So much. Well, with the bundles, 57%. But yeah, it's just wild. Matt says, I'm doing good, just back from the zoo. I wanted to bonjour because why not? Fair enough. That's as good a reason as any, Matt. How is the zoo? Did you see anything special today? Was that what the picture in Discord was from? Was that from today? Will with 73% on the bundles. I'm just dilly-dallying now. We put a bench in. Look, there's a little bench. And we can look at the horses. I moved the pink pony to the pool over there. And the ponyta is now up on the hill. Oh, there were 2 pictures. Did you since post another one? Since the one where I used an emote that apparently is not what I thought that emote was? And we also finished plotting out where the, we're gonna have a little post office. We're gonna have a little post office down here next to the library. I haven't done any interior on it, and I'll probably end up changing a little bit of the exterior. But for now, this will be a post office eventually. Eventually! I'm just gonna put the torch in the middle of the room. Why? Because I can. That's why. Okay, I think I want to put a few bushes here. The newer bushes, the ones that are just low but don't hurt if you touch them. Not the berry bushes. I should have some... Do I have any in the greenhouse? That would make sense. It would make sense to have them in the greenhouse. There. Alright, let's just take one of those and we'll put a little bone meal in our pockets as well. Ow. Oh, there goes the sun again. There goes the sun. Doo 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 doo. And I'll end up putting some sort of a sign. I think when we get the shelves, I'll just write post office on banners and put them up there. Let's see, how many letters would that be? P-O-S-T-O-F-F-I-C-E. with a space in the middle. Yeah, something like that. A young 18-year-old kitty cat who I don't think will be around much longer. Aww. What kind of kitty? Joe with 40%, Matt with 80%. Alright, let's go sleep real quick. I'll sleep in the house by the greenhouse. King of the jungle type kitty. Big kitty. Oh, and I put string over the fireplace in here so it's not making smoke in the house anymore. But still coming out the roof. That's actually a lot of smoke. Hi. Excuse me. Sorry, am I in your way? I'm very sorry. I'm just gonna scooch through here. Pardon me. Alright, we're done with the bone meal. I'm just gonna put that back in here. And we've got about half an hour probably before I need to wrap this up. So why don't we... What do we want to do? We could... cut down these trees, first and foremost. Now, do we think I should put like a little town hall across the road from the library and the post office? I feel like this is gonna be like the center of things. So like I could put a little town hall here. And there's still a little bit of room between that and that house, so I could push this back if I need to and build this up a little bit more. I think that's probably the best place for it. And I'm gonna make a little parking space here for the mail truck outside. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's see about making a mailbox, like a post office mailbox. I want to put a couple throughout the town. Do I have trees in any of these? I'll just go in here for now. Huh. Where do we think? I think I was gonna put one on the corner over here. This might be a good place for a little post office box. And then maybe one by the little park. Maybe like here. I don't know. Let's see how we're gonna make this. Gross. Ow. Okay, post office box. Is it just gonna be 2 pieces of blue concrete? Or we could do concrete powder. That seems like the appropriate kind of blue. How would we make... We would need something that would look kind of like a mail slot. Item frame. That doesn't really do anything. You could also try to make a design on a banner. The hotel lobby needs a post box, does it? Post boxes are red, not here. Not in my neck of the woods. I wish we had, like, more options for blue colored blocks. There's a very, very limited number of blue boxes. Blue blocks. Like, we've got lapis. Which would also seemingly work for this. It's a similar blue. That might work even better than that, actually. But I can't make it into the stairs or anything. Jove, back me up. Our mailboxes are blue, right? Alright, let's think. Your mailboxes are feds, like federal workers? Is that what you mean? Blew up in Canada too, there you go. I think you're outnumbered. They are blue. Maybe... How would we do this? Do I have... That's not gonna look like anything. Trapdoor. Trapdoor of some type. Maybe a pale oak trapdoor? Could look like the little thing, yeah. You open it up and put the mail in? This doesn't look much like a post box. Aren't the red ones for the Royal Mail in the UK? We only have Royal Mail. That's the name of our mail service. There you go. Well, we have blue mailboxes for the US Postal Service. The USPS. Think. We might need to put a banner on it. Yes, I support the US Postal Service. Absolutely. 100%. One of the few things I do support around here. The Postal Service has never done me wrong, Will. You have red ones and blue ones? And ones with murals. Ooh. Yeah, I think all of ours are like very, very uniform blue. How am I gonna do this? This weekend, the Royal Mail will be handing USPS something for you, Jules and Joe. Yay! All right, well, you have a good one. I'm sure I'll see you. That's French. I don't know. I don't know. There's not many options for blue. We could do... Oh, you know what? We could do a shulker box. Oh. We could do blue shulker boxes. So now the bottom is different. Is the blue concrete closer to that? It almost looks like it has the little slot you put the mail in, right? And you can't open it. I'll just label it mailbox or something. Make it green, then it's a mix of UK and America, Canada. Blue plus red does not equal green, Matt. Shouldn't they be purple in that case? Jen says, actually, I think all the official ones are red. Might be picturing the US ones. Oh, yeah, we're confusing it from earlier life. Pingay, how are you? I totally just messed up your name, didn't I? Pink. How do I say your name? This is one of those names that I read but don't say out loud. Pingu? Pingoose. Thank you for using words that I can read. How are you? It's lovely to see you. Will talking German for no reason. Will, please keep chatting English. I'm just gonna delete the non-English chats here. It's against the rules. It's against the rules. Pingoose. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that now. That one I'll let slide, I guess. Not that I know what that means. That's not a bad word, is it? I'm gonna translate it just in case. Well. Okay, I'll leave it. That's a curse word? I didn't know it was a curse word. It's gone now. I'm the Canadian goose penguin hybrid. The Canadian goose penguin hybrid. I love it. I love it. Alright, but what do we think? What do we think? Does this... Can we pretend that's a mailbox? Maybe we can put like some sort of a design on the side. How would we make something look like a post office box? So it's got the little white square for an American post office box. You know, I've never actually looked at this before. Is that a bird? Or what is this on the side? Google US Post Box. Is it a bird? I think it's supposed to be a bird. Making food? All right. Enjoy your food, Jen. Everyone talks about how polite Canadian people are, but their geese are a bunch of jerks. Hey, if you got a problem with Canadian gooses, you have a problem with me. And I suggest you let that one marinate. Scully has some words for you too, apparently. Yeah? You also have a problem with people who have a problem with Canadian gooses? Yeah. He's just been sitting on the stool next to me for most of this stream. There's so many cozier places to sit. You just want to hang out with me? You just hang out with me? Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. Why such love for Canada geese? Because why not? I love the geese. But again, I respect the geese. You don't encroach on them, especially if they have babies. You keep your distance. You respect the Canadian geese. That is really 3 Canadian geese in a human outfit. Am I? Is that explains so much. That explains so much, Matt. You have no idea. News to me. Trying to figure out how to label this if we do it this way. Yeah, I know. What was that? No. No, Joe. None of that. None of that. Unfortunately, I did miss it, actually, because I was looking at a picture of a U.S. post box. Oh, I missed something. Petrie said, this reminded me of a Brazilian kids song video about mixing colors that the woman is singing blue and red turns into purple with paint on her hands, but the color at the end is brown. Oh no! Oh no! It's not purple. Red and blue makes purple. I know it does. Oh my gosh. Explains my height. Yeah, probably. I am approximately 3 Canadian geese high. That's about as tall as I am. I saw some Canada geese flying in this morning. The yearly winter invasion is upon us. Ah, yes. That means they will be leaving here. They're gonna migrate south for the winter. Should we just call it a postal box? Or is that a P.O. box? Mailbox. I'll just call it that for now. Okay. I'm gonna go put 2 of these. They're not fully decorated, but I'm gonna put them in where they want to go. Is it done? Okay, it's done. Whew. It's over. We survived. We survived the horsening. I want to put away that. I want 1 more piece of blue concrete. Oh, you know what else I need to do? I need to finish up my villain pixel art. I started trying to design it, but it didn't come out how I thought it was going to. So I think I'm switching up my idea. Which is all very vague. You're welcome. Oh, you know what we could do? On the sides, we could put, like pieces of paper. As though it's letters. And I think I would need 4 item frames to do that. Let's try it. Happy lurking. Postbox is what we call them in the UK. I forgot to name the other one. I'm just gonna name it mailbox. Did I spend the whole night down there? It's morning now? Okay. You know, maybe we won't put one outside here. Maybe we'll put one outside of the post office itself. Alright, so I'm thinking it should go here or here? Here? Pretend that's like letters. Oh, it looks so silly. I don't know. I'm going with it for now. Yeah. I know, baby. I know. It doesn't look great, but we're gonna try it anyway. Just for now. Skelly doesn't like it. He has opinions. He has opinions. That's my silly little mailbox for now. Yeah. I totally don't like that at all, though. Push it off the ledge. Oh, he left. Where'd he go? I didn't even hear him leave. He was there 3 seconds ago. Okay, friends. I think that's gonna do it for me today. Oh, I forgot that the shulker boxes disappear when you're further away, too. Oh well, we might scrap that idea. Well, we relocated one of the horses to the hill over here. So now we've got 2 out of 5 of the hotel horsening horses relocated. We still got to move 1, 2, and 3. We still got to move 3 horses, relocate them to the hillside. But for now, at least we have a cute little area where we can go look at the horses, right? We'd be like, oh my gosh, look at that pink pony over there. Look at that pony top up on the hill. Yeah. Not in a conspiracy at all. That's what they want you to believe. Oh. Horse fact. No horse facts. No horse facts. None of that. Alright, friends. Let's take a little look-see to see who's online. We're going to wrap up for today, but I should be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time for another stream. Somewhere around there. Sunday, I think I'm going to take off from streaming because I have a photo session in the early afternoon. So, yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look who's on. Val's still live. Should we go visit Val? Let's just go see Val. Let's keep it in the Farlands family. Alright, here's all my socials. You can find me on YouTube for my VODs, Instagram. We're on Discord. We got Blue Sky. And here's our raid calls for the day. If you don't mind copy pasting one of those messages for me. we're gonna go visit Vow_MC, fellow Farlander extraordinaire, for more Minecraft goodness. So if you want to copy that first message with the doggo that anyone can use, if you're subbed here, you can use the one with the little alien spaceship. Getting your last drops in here. I'll reset it so you can drop one more time before we go. And let's also take a big old sip of water, my friends. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Cheers, friends. Make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. And make sure you're staying kind. Thank you to our raider earlier, AJ Zoomer. I appreciate that. I hope that if you're hearing this, I hope you're having a great rest of your day. And thank you so much for bringing over the raid and for the follow. Also, thank you earlier for the little hype train we got from Psycho, Kirgon, Combi, B, and Sky. Thank you so much for contributing to that. And I think there was one more follow. Detless Fan, thank you for the follow as well. All right, I think I covered everything. Yeah. Okay, friends. Copy pasta those raid calls. We're going to head over to Vow's channel now, see what he's getting up to. Y'all take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Stay kind. And let's go say hi to Vow. Okay, bye!